Hello. Okay, good morning, everybody. This morning I want to show us how to open a trade on your MT4, your mobile MT4. The first thing you want to do before opening a trade is to do your analysis. Be sure of what you want to do. If it's a buy, be sure why you want to buy. If it's a sell, be sure why you are selling. So let's assume I've done an analysis on Euro JPY assumption. I'm just assuming here. I want to see the chart first. Now I come to this chart and then based on my analysis, purely assumption, past results does not guarantee future results. Right now I'm only assuming. I've not done any analysis. I'm only assuming. So let's assume, based on this, for the purpose of this class, I'm assuming a sell on Euro JPY. For the purpose of this class, I'm assuming a sell. So I want to open my position on a sell. I tap on this plus sign at the top right corner and it gives me this page where I can input my details and all of that. Now the next thing I want to do is employ proper risk management. And in terms of proper risk management, I have devised a means to calculate my lot size, which is divide my capital by 10,000. And that gives me, for example, now I have a capital of a current balance of 3,000. That would give me 0.3 as my lot size. Now, if assuming again I want to open multiple positions, my total lot size that I'll be using will not be more than 0.3. Meaning that if I'm opening two positions, my total lot size was 0.3. So I'm going to divide my total lot size by 2 since I'm opening two positions. So that will give me 0.15. If I'm opening three positions, my lot sizes for each of the positions will be 0.1. If I'm opening 4, I'll divide my lot size by 4. That will be 0.125 thereabout. If I'm opening 6 positions, it keeps going on like that. I have to employ proper risk management. It is not for me to just open positions and trade. It is for me to win and stay long in the trading business. Okay, having established that, I want to open a trade. I swipe over my over the currency I want to open on, and it brings me to the chart. Once I get to the chart, I tap on open position. Right now, I want to give myself room to trade on a minimum of 3 positions. So I'm going to be using a 0.1, 0.1 for this trade. Now, there are 2 ways you can, do all of this. There is the instant execution and there is the pending order execution. Now for the pending order execution, you are saying market needs to get to a certain point before taking you into the market. For the purpose of this class, I'm doing instant executions. I'm doing instant execution for the purpose of this class. Now, having said all of this, the next thing I want to think about is how much I'm willing to risk for that particular trade. How much I'm willing to risk for that particular trade. And of course, how much I'm willing to make on this trade. Alright? So, for me, for now, I'm risking 30 pips to make 40 pips. Just an assumption, no calculations done, just an assumption. So the next thing for me to do, if I'm risking 30 pips and 40 pips, I want to open my position first. So I'm going to do an instant execution of a sell by clicking the button sell, and the position is open. Now once the position is open, I come back to this position, tap and hold for like 2 seconds, and a pop-up menu comes up which says close order, new order, modify order, and chart. What I want to do here is modify my order. Now I'm taking my risk at 30 pips and my take profit at 40 pips. Based on this particular trade, if you look through the top right, the top left, where you have modify order hashtag 190.429204, just beneath it you have sell 0.1 Euro JPY at 121.855. Now this figure 121.855 is my entry price. That is my EP, my entry price. So based on this, I'm going to calculate my 30 pips as my stop loss and my 40 pips as my take profit. Now since I'm selling, I'm going to be adding to this particular number to get my stop loss. I'm going to be adding to this number to get my stop loss. I'm going to be adding 30 pips to this number to get my stop loss. Remember that my stop loss, the last figure after the decimal point is a pipet. The last figure after the decimal point is a pipet. So I'm not giving consideration to that. I'm giving consideration to 0.85. It is on that figure that I'm going to be adding my 30 to get my stop loss. So my stop loss becomes 1.22155. 122.155. all right, and my take profit on the other hand, since I'm selling, my take profit will be a subtraction. I would subtract from that figure, and that will give me 121.455, yeah, for my 40 pips. And once that is in place, I click on modify. Now by the time I tap this, my stop loss is there, my take profit is there, and that is all you need. My opinion, once you have opened a trade, leave it. Don't tamper with trades. Don't let your emotions get into the trade. Just let the trade run. Thank you very much. I'll still be doing a few series on how to close a trade and a few more tips. Thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification button so that as soon as I post a new video, you get notified and watch it. Don't forget to press the like button and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.